Guess where we are?
We're in Newfoundland.
We're in Newfoundland.
Oh my gosh, okay. I don't know where to go.
I don't know either. Let's find out.
Okay.
So we are in Newfoundland. We made it across the ferry yesterday, but unfortunately we had some more delays. If you saw our last video, you may remember that the clip that holds our caliper on the front brakes vibrated off while we were on the Trans-Labrador Highway. It's a miracle that's the only thing that went wrong, frankly, so we can't really complain. But we missed the morning ferry because of that. We were about, I think, 15 minutes away from the ferry launch whenever it happened, and so we were stranded on the side of the road for a bit. We used some wire to kind of makeshift a little holder for it so that the caliper wouldn't fall off and we could keep driving. No places in town had the parts that we needed, so we decided that we would just basically push on. We got onto the ferry in the afternoon instead of the morning one, and we took the ferry across to the island where we are now. We don't really have any great video to show you of the ferry itself because unfortunately we were exhausted at that point and we both put our heads down at a table and fell asleep and didn't wake up until basically we hit the land. So we slept for like an hour and a half. But anyway, then afterwards we went to a little parts store here on the island. They didn't have the parts that we needed either, but they did have a few other things that I used to sort of makeshift a slightly better solution. Still temporary, but a little bit better than what I did on the side of the road. But they were great, as has been the case in Labrador and Newfoundland the whole time so far. Super friendly people. They allowed us to use their parking lot to jack the van up and make my little temporary fix. The owner came out several times to make sure that we were okay, see if we needed anything else. He gave me hand cleaner and rags to clean up with afterwards, and while I was working, he even offered me a beer that he was keeping frosty in the pond out back. and so super nice people. It's actually great because though we were delayed a little, didn't do some of the exploring we were wanting to yesterday, we ended up interacting with a lot more of the locals because of our little mishap, and so in some ways that's even better. Just doing some house cleaning before we go. The roads that we've been on the last few days have been incredibly dusty because of all the gravel, and so the van has just been destroyed. One of the things we did last night whenever we got parked was actually clean out basically everything, clean out everything. Paula rewashed all of our dishes, like all of our clean dishes, because they were just covered in dust. The floors needed to be washed, all of our bedding had to be changed. We took everything out of the back of the van and like under our bed storage and cleaned it all out as well. It was just disgusting. All our vents were clogged with dirt, everything. It was pretty bad.
Oh, really bad.
Yeah, and so it took us a few hours to get that all done, but it looks a lot better in here now. We can actually lie on the bed without getting dirty, which is important. But we also were having trouble seeing out all the windows because everything was not only dirty on the outside, but it was filthy on the inside. And so Paula just cleaned those off. So hopefully if we take some shots on our journey today, you'll actually be able to see something whenever we take the video through the window.
Gotta love vinegar and water.
Absolutely. Yeah, it smells like a chip stand in here.
Yeah, I'm hungry.
Yeah, me too.